Hey. 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 Darling. What are you doing up? I thought you were sleeping. You went to bed ages ago. What? You couldn't sleep? Well, why not? Wait. Stop for a moment. You're trembling. Are you all right? Okay, all right, all right. We'll talk about it in a moment. But first, we need to get you calmed down, okay? Come sit next to me. Come here, come on. Come sit close to the fire. Need to get you grounded. Pull you away out of that nasty situation that just played on in your head. Come here, come sit next to me. All right. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to tell me yet. First, let's get you steady again, okay? You're still trembling. Shh. It's okay. Look up at me. Look at me. Hi. See? You're okay. You're okay. Okay. Let's take a few deep breaths, okay? All right, I'll do it with you. Okay, and again. Okay, see? See, isn't that a little bit better? Come here. Come into my arms. Let me hold you. Let me ground you. Listen to my heartbeat. Listen to its slow, steady rhythm. None of it was real. None of it was real. You're back now. You're in my arms, against my chest. This is real. None of that was real. Okay? Look at me. Look at me. Okay? Okay. Dreams can be scary, can't they? It's hard to distinguish them from real life, especially when you're in them or when you first wake up. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. If talking about it brings it back, then we don't need to talk about it. You want to? Well, all right, but only if you're sure. And you can stop at any time. If it becomes too frightening or it gets you wound up again, we can stop. We'll stop and we'll breathe again, and I'll remind you where you are, okay? All right, go ahead. Oh. It's okay. You don't have to justify yourself. You don't have to tell me it seems silly now. Of course, it might seem different outside of the dream, but obviously if it bothered you this much, it was scary at the time, and that's okay. You don't need to justify yourself to me. You don't need to make excuses. I'm not here to shame you on something that scared you. Why don't we think about something else? Something much more pleasant. Do you remember yesterday? When we went up the mountain? Yes. Yes, you did fall into that snowbank, but you were all right. It wasn't too deep. And hot cocoa on the way back does help. Do you remember how magical it was when it started to snow? And the snowberries we found along the way? Yeah, I'm glad you didn't eat them either. That wouldn't have gone over very well. Do you remember the bird up in the treetops? And the small squirrel running across the soft snow? See? That's the smile that I want to see. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. It's the little things that help ground us. The little things that bring us back to reality. And sometimes they're more magical and even wondrous than our dreams. Our dreams are inspired by things we see. I suppose that's what makes nightmares so frightening. But you don't need to worry about that now, because you're awake. You're awake, you're with me, and you're safe. Alright, you're safe. I'm not going anywhere. I have an idea. Why don't you sleep out here with me? Here, pull a blanket up over you. Perfect. And you can fall asleep while I'm in the fire. Sometimes just being near someone can help. I know going back to sleep after a nightmare is a scary thing, but you have to sleep sometime. And if you don't feel like you can sleep right away, we can just sit here and watch the fire. Does that sound like a good idea? Good. Of course, if it helps you sleep, we can do this more often. Anything to help you sleep, little bear. Don't you worry about it. Of course. You don't have to thank me. That's what I'm here for. Although your kind words do warm me up too. Now, why don't you try to relax a little? I'm not saying you have to sleep yet, but try to relax. Okay? You're welcome.